Warning, this video contains adult content not suitable for children.
What's up? It's Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger, and this week I've got a very special guest host.
Jordan.
Are you Jordan?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She's also Jordan. Jordan. Actually, it's not Jordan.
I'm Cortni.
It's Cortni. It's Cortni, everybody.
You don't know me.
Yeah, and then we have an even more special guest, Nicole.
Nicole.
Yeah, Nicole. So, yeah, we're going to have a good time today. We're going to joke around. It's just us ladies. It's just us gals today. As you can see, I got my hair did before I went to Salon. I'm just kidding. Fade Salon. I went to Fade Salon. I went to Salon.
I went to Salon.
I went to Salon. I could never say that I went to Fade Salon with this hairstyle because I would feel like that'd be rude.
It would be.
Yeah.
It would be pretty offensive.
Like, please.
Be offensive.
Yeah.
I went to Salon. I went to Posh. I'm just kidding. I know there's other salons.
Great clips.
Yeah. I went to a Saloon. That's what
Saloon.
I thought I went to Fade Saloon on accident. God damn it, every time.
I was supposed to get my hair done yesterday,
Yeah.
but they forced me to work. So everybody at work was like, no, we'll do your hair. They were going to go get paint out of the crib. And
That seems like it'd be a good idea.
No.
What's worse than box dye?
paint. We were going to use paint
Literal
markers.
paint. We're just gonna put paint markers on your hair. Yeah, I'm excited that we get to have a little girl talk today and get to talk about things that actually matter. I know you're excited to talk about WrestleMania, right?
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
really excited about WrestleMania.
What was your favorite part?
Yeah. It was great.
It was great.
The whole
right?
thing.
Yeah, I liked
The whole thing
the
was
part where Meryl Streep came out. That was my favorite part.
great. Yeah.
Meryl Streep
I liked
came
the
out.
part where Will Smith smacked
Chris Rock. That was my favorite part too, I think. He was like, keep my wife's name.
See, I only saw the smack part. I didn't see the rest of it.
You didn't see the...
No.
The best part were the memes where it was like, where they took because he said, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. And they took the whole thing and it was like, fuck my mouth! And then he's like, I'm going to. And they just did that. And I was like, man, this is such a better show if they would have just done that. Yeah, I mean, what you guys have any opinions on that? What do you think? Do you think that was kind of...
I like that he stood up for his wife.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a time and there's a place to do that.
Yeah.
And walking up on stage and slapping somebody, I think that was too much.
Yeah.
That was too far.
It was a little bit further than...
I would love, I tell Devin, I love when you stand up for me, but you don't have to do it where, in front of millions of people to, show that you're standing up for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then it became the entire world.
The entire world saw it, and
Yeah.
I love Will Smith. I've always been a big Will Smith fan.
Yeah.
But that I was like, no.
I saw a take on it where they were
much.
basically it was. They said because of their money and their age and their influence, it was two white women. He's like, it was just two Karens.
Yeah.
It's one Karen made a joke to the. He was like, it's like the Real Housewives of the Oscars.
And
Did you
to be
see
honest,
where-
I don't think the joke was that bad where he needed to go up and slap.
Did you see where they're saying that the Oscars were sponsored by Pfizer and they're coming out with an alopecia shot?
God.
It's all
So they're
it's all conspiracy, man.
No.
They're saying it was all planned.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I saw a picture where they had the face looked messed up.
Where he looked like he was
Yeah, he was ready. I honestly think that he expected us, him to do something, but I don't think he expected him to hit him.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think he...
Because you just saw the shock on his face. We've all been shocked before.
he was like, I just got slapped.
He's like, Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me.
Yeah,
He was that's the greatest show on earth. That's what he said.
I already said it, but I wish a guy would slap Chris Rock for me.
Yeah, you don't like Chris Rock?
I don't know, he's just kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Nope.
Hey, there you guys! I'm just kidding. That's why when I think of him, I just think of
he doesn't have to be making fun of me, just existing there,
just existing.
Just you want to slap him.
I didn't appreciate black on black crime at the Oscars. It was Oscars so white for years, and then now there's black on black crime. I'm like, man, next year Chicago's going to host the Oscars. Woo!
Right.
Let's go in.
Oh Lord.
It'd be beautiful. No, I mean the whole thing with me was it threw me off because it's Will Smith. You know what I mean? Getting jiggy with it.
Yeah, that's where it's
right.
that threw me
and
off.
he's always
Will
been
Smith.
very
chill
and
yeah.
He's a funny guy, so he's also a comedian.
That's where that's where it threw me off. I'm like, if you're a funny person...
He obviously knows how comedy is.
And those shows, they do that at those shows. I've heard way worse jokes. I mean, Ricky Gervais would go in on the Golden Globes. I mean, I know it's not the Oscars, but they're comparable. But at the Golden Globes, he did 5 years where he just was ripping in. I mean, he
And
called.
they
he called
always
them
like
Academy
call out
vegetables.
people from the audience.
Yeah, that's where
and
it's like
the other celebrities.
The joke wasn't even that bad for him to do that, and that's why I was just kind of.
And they know each other.
And they're friends.
Yeah.
That's where it's so confusing me. It's like, you're friends. So I don't know if he took it like, hey, you're my friend. You already know what we've been going through. So I've just had it.
Like,
so he took it to heart.
Yeah.
But
at the same time, it didn't feel very... Like, the slap didn't feel personal. It wasn't like, bro, what the hell? Like, are you serious? I thought we were homies. He just went up and just walked up and he was like, and then he slapped him and then just walked away.
Yeah.
Right.
It was so awkward. I think the awkwardness made it even... Like, it didn't feel like a fight.
It was very odd.
And then it felt like Chris Rock wanted to say something and then didn't. Like, he held back.
He held it back. He was...
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth. Well, keep her mouth off of August's dick. Like, my big problem with the whole Jada thing is, like, everybody's like, oh, they're in an open marriage. They're in an open relationship. Okay, that's fine.
But she also crossed a lot of boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of all that, not only did she cross the boundaries, she brought him on her show to make him cry in front of the world. Made him even more of a meme, even more of a joke. And then you find out that the August guy, the guy that she slept with, was Jaden's friend.
Yeah.
She nursed him. She, like, helped him get out of rehab.
That's gross.
To me, it's almost like predatory.
How old is he? Is he of age?
Yeah, he was like 22, but still, I mean, we have to look at the age difference. If you're talking about an 18 or a 22-year-old girl and like a 40-year-old man who has like power, influence, and helps you get better, it's like a Florence Nightingale syndrome.
Right.
Almost like, it's almost like she used that control.
Yeah.
To me, it's like it's no different to me than like I say no different, but like situational. It's no different than like what Louis C.K. did. You know what I mean? Only he was okay with fucking, but these girls said they were okay with him jerking off him. So it was like. But it was a power dynamic. That's the argument. Is like it was a power that was hard for them to say
what is
no.
that called?
Yeah. You've got a word for it. I
don't remember.
Right? It's got to be a woman word for it.
There is a word for it.
You women come up with the best terms, like gaslighting, like that. We have a song in my band called the Svengali, which is named after Svengali hold, which is like a psychological.
I haven't heard your band.
You haven't heard my band? Oh, you should
what are they called?
It's called Grey Garden.
Where can I hear the music?
Actually, we were originally supposed to be called Gary Garden.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I see that joke. No, it's Grey Garden.
Where can we hear your music?
Huh?
Where can I listen to your music?
Anywhere. Streaming everywhere.
Yeah, okay.
Or you can just come to my house. I'll have my hair did. Just come.
Yeah.
I feel beautiful right now. That's the thing. Like with the hair, I feel really. I know you guys are like clowning in the wig, but I feel beautiful. You know.
I just want to brush it.
I think you need to come to Fade and let us match the beard with the wig.
Normally I go to Fade to get a fade, but now I got to get a little bit of. I'm gonna get an ombre.
Oh my.
Now I feel like it's just gonna snag. You know. Listen. Keep my brush out your fucking hair. Oh man, that's awesome. So you work at Fade, obviously. If you if you don't know Nicole, she works at Fade. How do you say your last name? Is it Birkes?
Birkes.
Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure. I usually say the last name, and then I was like, do I know how to say that? Because it looks like it's you say it, but people will, could be Birkes. You know, if you're like,
at least they can say your first names.
Yeah.
Courtney.
I'm Cortini.
Cortini. Hey, Cortini.
I was at Goodwill, and they were like, "How do you pronounce your name? Courtney? Corey?"
Courtney.
I'm like,
what?
It's Courtney.
It's Courtney.
It's exactly how
Nicole's
it's
pretty
spelled.
easy to. Yeah, that's pretty.
The only thing is some people spell it with an H. That's the only thing that I get a lot of the times.
That makes sense.
It's not Nicole.
Nicole.
It's Nicole.
Nicole. Hi, I'm Nicole.
You're Nicole.
That sounds almost racist. Hi, what's up, my Nicole?
That was one of my nicknames.
That was?
Yeah.
Nicole, that's hilarious. I like it. We have the nickel plate, like, trail.
Yeah.
Just change all the words to Nicole. I can't even say it right now.
Nicole.
Nicole. That's cool. But how long you worked at Fade?
A year now. A little over a year.
You like it?
I do. I love it.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. I made sure there wasn't a gun on her when she said she loved it, Lindsay, so just checking. Yeah, we have a lot of connections to Fade. Obviously, Jordan, who normally sits in that chair, he dates Kim, who works at Fade. And we had Devin on, who works at Fade. And, he works in his own area in the back
little shop.
And you date him. Spoiler alert, in case you guys were trying to ship her, you can't have her. Devin's got her. And we will fight you. I'll help fight.
I'll help fight.
We will.
I'll help fight. And
she looks tiny, but she's got the...
She's fierce. She's fierce. I don't know if you saw her modeling photos. You looked like I'm going to knock somebody out. You had that.
That was a lot of
those
fun.
were her wrestling photos.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
I thought about being a wrestler.
You should do it.
Yeah.
Jordan would be
get a hold of Jordan.
it.
Like, hey, I want to do this.
Come out at WrestleMania. Let me tell you something, brother. And just be like, hey, you're supposed to meet Nicole. What are you gonna do, brother?
Who's ready?
Yeah, just knock them all out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you work there. You do that. You do makeup.
I do makeup.
You're good at it. I can see. I can test that. I don't know if you guys can see the HD, but her makeup looks flawless.
I want her to do your makeup.
Yes, I would love.
Yeah, I was gonna have her do my makeup, but
I just come back on and do a makeup tutorial.
When you're naturally beautiful like I am, I'm just kidding. I probably still need makeup.
You can do mine for free.
Yeah, I have an idea for a skit that you might. Well, I'll hit you up about it.
I got you.
Yeah, but you guys are both wearing the feathers, which is
Yes.
Yep.
the whole you guys killed a bird.
You can't
before
see
you
mine
came.
because they match my shirt.
They do match your shirt, but I love them.
You can
Mine
see
have
them.
the-
She said you can't see them.
You can't see them.
You guys should have brought me some.
If I would have thought about it,
I know, right?
I have so many.
Do you have your ears pierced?
I do. I have this one. Just this
You want
one.
one?
Yeah, just put one in.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, girl? I'm putting it
You
in.
gotta have one in.
All right.
You get the heavy one.
I
gotta-
don't know how sanitary this is, but
It's fine.
It's fine.
We share needles, so it's not a big deal. We share needles in this town. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, this is way more gas than I thought
It
it was
is.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Don't you feel like...
Don't you just feel
Beautiful.
amazing?
I feel like I could take on an entire fucking army right now.
Yeah.
Oh, there's like little skulls
Yeah.
on it. There's
that
a
one
skull
has a spider in there.
It's a skull spider.
A skull spider. All right, you guys got to get some of these because these are pretty lit. And then you could be like, it's almost like I'm a pirate, but like I got in a fight with my parrot, and I was like, "Fuck this parrot."
Yeah.
I was like, "You're still gonna be on my shoulder, but
Where's that bird
Like I have ravens in mine.
Shit. That's cool. That looks like Conchu. Do you guys watch Moon Knight?
No.
Yeah, there's a new show came out on Marvel. It's a Marvel show. It's a Marvel.
Yeah, we totally watch it.
Yeah,
the
like-
whole part is my favorite.
Well, it's like there's an Egyptian god called Conchu, and he's like a bird, and that's what it looks. That's exactly
I
what it
just
looks like.
watched Star Wars, so like...
Yeah. So
I
you're
see, I
you're
love
in.
Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It takes some of your. This is already.
Yeah.
It just weighs too much.
It does. It weighs...
See, it really doesn't.
They're kind of
I
heavy.
guess I'm just
Like-
For women, I don't wear earrings though.
Yeah,
That's probably
for
part
women
of it.
it's a lot
See,
different.
I have my bottom ones are gauged, so like I can't put them in there.
Yeah.
But my second one, I never put anything in it.
Yeah.
So when I put them in there, they are kind of heavy. But this one's fine because it doesn't have the charm on it. This one I came
Okay,
out.
yeah. I like the charms though. That's what.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
they're-
one
they're
like
so
this one doesn't
pretty.
have a charm in it.
No,
But it's just all feathers.
they're always after your lucky charms.
I saw that she sold out all of the hair clips.
We did. We sold all those hair clips really fast.
You guys better get in there quick. You guys have so much stuff in there. I
We
feel like
do.
every time I go in there, I'm so overwhelmed. Like I'm not even that neurodivergent, but I'm like, ah!
Well, that's why,
cool
like,
posters.
with the feathers, Lindsay's trying to, like, branch out. So now she has, like, a website. You can
Yeah.
go to Mother Flockers and get a pair that if you would like.
Mother flock.
Yes, that's what they're
Doesn't the
called,
proceeds
Mother
go to, like,
Flockers.
domestic violence.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when she started this, she pulled me aside and she was like, "How do you feel about doing these earrings?" And I was like, "Oh, I think it's cool. Like, they're
Do you
really."
help her make them?
I'm gonna start helping her make them.
cool.
I'm really excited. I just ordered all my tools to help make them now. But she wants to. She takes all the proceeds right now. She's saving them, and she's gonna give them to women that need help or are in need with domestic
Okay.
violence. So when
That's
she
awesome.
told me that, I kind of was like, that kind of. There's a little soft spot for me
Yeah,
for
yeah,
domestic violence women.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I love the idea. We should do it.
Yeah.
So then it's just kind of like went crazy, and people are like buying them all the time, and they come into the shop. Like, it's been awesome.
It's a good because it makes the shop have more. I mean, obviously, people go there to get their hair done. People
Yeah.
go there to get their hair cut, colored. I mean, makeup. You get. I mean, there's tattoos in the back. There's-
Yeah,
I
we
think
do it all.
They do a bunch of stuff, and now you can even get these really cool featherings. And then, like, not only are you looking pretty fly for a white guy like me, then you also get to, like, help a cause.
Yeah.
Like
You
like
can
we have our
also-
Narcan.
And you can also meet the love of your life there.
Yeah, and the dating app that's coming out, the Fade Saloon dating app, and you just go on there, and they have all the women that work there and the men, and whatever gender they prefer. You can go on there, you pick the gender that you're interested in, or more than one gender. You go on the app, and you just say who at Fade is single right now.
Oh my god.
Let me get a date. And that's how Jordan met Kim. That's exactly how.
Yep.
And I would ask him to tell his story, but he's not here, so I'll just tell it for him. That's how they met. They met on the app. They went to the Cortni section where Cortni just made them meet each other and said, "Hey."
Yep.
She said, "Hey, Jordan, you're black, right?" And he was like, "Actually, yeah." And
Kim's a white girl and she's
she's
got a big
got
ass.
a booty. And he was like, yeah. And then they started dating. I'm just kidding. That
was his only...
That was his only.
Yeah.
That's
he's
the
like,
only thing.
He's like,
Oh
what?
my God.
She's white with a booty? Just kidding. It's like, I don't believe you. And then he met her and he was like, you're right. And then he
She
dyed his
really-
hair weird colors and he thought he was Cisco for a minute. He was like, that butt looks scandalous and it's red another can't handle it.
Oh my god.
I'm really excited for him to watch this.
I know he's not gonna watch it all. He'll watch it. Jordan. He WrestleMania was last night. He's so busy right now. He's like
Right.
at home. He's probably still erect. He's like
He's-
walking around knocking things over with his dick. Like
Yeah.
he's like, oh no, I turned a corner.
Oh
excited.
my.
Slapped Kim in the face.
Stone Cold was there. Glasses
Was he?
breaking. Yeah, glasses breaking at home because he's knocking glasses off the
Oh,
table.
yeah.
See,
See, the only wrestler I know is Stone Cold.
Yeah, it's like Stone Cold, Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair.
the only one I know. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh
So I know one of the things we talked about was you like. Okay, so I'm from Kokomo. I've lived in Kokomo most of my life. You grew up in Kokomo. You didn't grow up in Kokomo, right?
I actually,
Did you?
6th grade, I moved here.
Oh, where'd you move from?
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Okay, so your dad left your mom. Mom left your dad. Which one?
But they just kind of wasn't working out, so they just split when I was like 3.
Yeah.
So
is it weird when you guys go to the family reunions? Hey, she's from Kentucky. That means they were dating their brother and sister.
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
I get it all the time.
You don't look like it though. You're way too rocker. You
Yeah.
go rocker style.
I get that all the time. My accent will come out every once in a while.
Yeah.
Like when I say
I
want a boa cereal. They're like, you want a hair bow? I say a boa cereal.
Let me get a bow.
So I'm like, bowl.
Bowl.
Bull.
Yeah. So there's a couple like y'all. I say y'all a lot.
I also say y'all a lot.
Yeah.
And I've
Midwest.
noticed it
That's
a lot
of,
more.
like, I notice a lot of people say it. So
I also
We're not that far. You know?
no.
I also say ope a lot.
Ope. That's a Midwest thing. That's less southern.
But I also, my dad was in the military, so we were in Fort Knox, which is Kentucky, Tennessee.
Oh, you were down there for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys both got some of that southern roots.
We just got that twang.
It's just there.
When they go to do your hair, they're like, I don't know why, but I can't get it right. And they're like, oh, it's my southern roots. You can't do much about them. Can't help it.
That's why mine are dark. Mine only died from like here.
You just let it grow long enough. You just tell people it's an ombre. That's what you do.
Yeah,
I
it's a balayage.
It's a drop root.
Balayage.
I got a drop root. I got to drop my roots. No, that's cool though. So you were from Kentucky. You moved here when you were 6, right?
6th grade.
6th grade. Okay,
Yeah.
6th grade. That's later. So
Yeah.
you remembered being down there.
Yeah.
Well, women remembered it. I don't remember shit when I was 5 or 6. I really don't.
Yeah. I lived with my dad for a long time,
Yeah.
and then I moved back here with my mom.
Yeah.
And then I was here until I was like 20, and then I moved back to Kentucky.
Yeah.
I lived there for like 3 years, and then moved back here.
So you got to go between the
Yeah.
two, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Kind of get different cultures a little bit. Like I said, it's enough different that it's like, there's some...
It's so much prettier there, though.
Kentucky, I love it. It's so nice.
I drove through Peru the other day, and I was like, wow, there's hills here. I didn't even... it's like, that's all it is. I'm so used to everything just being flat and boring.
Yeah, you go through Kentucky, there's like hills, and it's like just really pretty. Like Devin went for the first time with me, and he was like, it is really pretty down here. And I was like, yeah, it's great. It's gorgeous.
It's bluegrass.
And then I moved back to flat.
Is it bluegrass at the bluegrass state?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know.
I don't know if it's because the grass is blue or because of the music.
We just bleed blue, guys.
They bleed blue.
We bleed
Kentucky
blue.
baby.
Yeah.
UK. Ugh, it feels gross even thinking about it. Ew. My ex, her family lived in Louisville.
Louisville.
Do you say Louisville or do you say Louisville?
It's Louisville.
Louisville, see?
Yeah.
It's like they got marbles in their mouth. Oh! They're gonna hold on to marbles. Yeah, drop them marbles. Drop them marbles, what are you doing? Oh! Alright, sorry.
That's enough.
Too much goofing?
Too much.
Too much goofing?
Your new boot goofing.
I was Lexington, so I'm not even.
Oh, okay.
So
she's
we're
like,
good.
we were refined in Lexington.
We were fine.
We say y'all, but we also have our pinkies out when we drink.
Yeah, we're fancy.
Sweet tea. I'm drinking sweet tea.
We're sweet teeing it up over here.
What Lexington, is there college there? What is it? Is it UK?
UK.
That's what I thought. Okay, okay.
University of Kentucky.
I would never go there, you know. I didn't spend time because Calipari. He's the basketball coach, so I don't really play that. Fuck Patino too, but he don't coach at Louisville.
Let's talk about sports.
We're talking about sports and wrestling. Hey, what's up, girl? Y'all.
You enjoy having hair too much.
Yeah, he just keeps playing with it. Like,
well, I mean, it's just super annoying. I couldn't imagine. Like, when I grew my hair out for the first time and the hair went into my ear holes, I was like, what the fuck?
That's like the awkward stage.
Your hair goes in your ear holes?
Yeah. I've had hair on my asshole my whole life. It's never bothered me. Ear hole, boom.
I know a girl that'll wax it for you.
Oh, yeah? Who?
Her name's Caitlin.
Caitlin?
Yeah.
She does ass waxing?
Yeah.
For dudes? Most girls I know only...
I don't.
Yeah, see, I don't know any place that actually does dudes' buttholes.
I would wax a dude's butthole.
You would? You would enjoy it, too.
I would wax.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I told Devin I'd wax his butthole.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And he was like, I want to ask you to do that. And I was like, I want to wax your butthole, actually. I just
feel
want
like
to
if
do
you
it.
do the front but don't
Just
do the
wanna
back,
do it.
you got like a mullet.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta do the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna do
Business
the front,
in the
you gotta,
front, party in the back.
you can't have like a Gucci mullet.
No.
I was trying to explain this to a guy at work, and he's like, "Why would you do your butthole?" And I'm like,
Why not?
"Why not?"
Why not?
It would just be weird if you're in the moment and you're like completely bald up here, and the back is just like
a forest.
crazy, like a crazy city of intricate trails and through the forest.
Like we're gonna go hiking.
Little Red Riding Hood's in there trying
Like
to find a fucking
dingleberries
way.
and stuff, because you got
dingleberries down there. Yeah, dingleberries, all kinds of berries.
you're gonna go berry
Just
picking.
berry picking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I'm just thinking about this. No, thanks. I just think of milk duds when I think about milk duds attached to hair. Is that what you like?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems about right. So we're all parents here. We've seen dingleberries. We've seen things we didn't want to see. We all have kids.
Potty training is fun.
That's been the worst for me right now.
How old?
I got a 2 and a 3-year-old.
Oh my god.
Both trying to use the potty.
Which one's do you think's gonna do it first?
My youngest.
That's what I think's gonna happen with us too.
With my oldest, he's autistic,
Yeah.
so he's nonverbal, and it's kind of more hard to get him to use the potty. But
Yeah.
like right now, he's saying a lot more words now, so it's kind of like exciting. He'll
Oh,
say
that's fun.
he'll say I love you.
Oh.
I got it on video, and I like cried my eyes
Yeah.
out. But he's talking a lot more now. But yeah, my youngest will be the first. He uses the potty, but he'll go at school, and then when we get home, it's.
I brought this up before. Have you ever seen the show Love on the Spectrum? You have, haven't you? Oh my god, you've got to check this out. It's the coolest show ever. I mean, I feel weird watching it because you feel like you're doing something wrong, but you're not. It's a show about people who are on the spectrum who are trying to find love. And
It's so
they're
good.
dating,
Aww.
and it's and I think on Netflix right now they only have season 2. So that's where I started.
What did I watch it on? I think I bought Discovery Plus to watch
To
it.
watch it, yeah. But
I'll
they have
have to
season
check
2.
it out.
It's really
I'll
cool.
have to check it out.
I came in last night and I got so mad at Shelby. She's watching it without me. I was like, I'm the one that told you about this show.
Is there new
Oh,
ones?
Yeah, I just know season 2. I don't know.
Okay, I've seen 1 and 2.
I'll have to check it out.
Because one has that
I haven't seen
the
one.
guy that's very like he's like very fancy and refined.
He's in
and-
season 2 as well.
Yeah, he's in both of them.
Yeah.
But he had him in the first, and he talked to a girl, and she ended up not talking to him anymore.
Yeah.
And they were so cute, and now he's on the second one, but I don't remember what happened on
It's
the
interesting
second
seeing the different personalities because I think like people don't really understand autism. It's a neurodivergence, obviously.
Yeah, it's hard to
So
understand.
There's nonverbal things, and some people have more severe versions of it, and there's
Yeah.
and some of them cause different issues.
And
right?
that's,
A
that's
bit
where
more
it's
about it.
like, for me, it was really hard when I finally was like, oh no, there is something wrong with him. But
Yeah. Something different. Yeah.
Something different with him.
Yeah.
And so for me, it was like, I had a lot of people saying like, I think he's on the spectrum. And like, he was my first kid. So I was like,
Right.
there's nothing wrong with him. He's just,
It's
he's just a
fine.
baby.
Yeah,
he's
just a
fine,
baby.
you know? And
He'll
it was
get
like,
there.
when I had my second kid, I started noticing Jackson outshine Colton a lot more as he,
Yeah.
and I was like,
The milestone's quicker. You're like,
okay,
wait a minute.
something is up. So then I got him into Hope Ridge here
Yeah.
in town, and it's been great.
Awesome.
But like, the hardest part for me is like, people, when you look at him, he looks like a normal kid.
yeah, there's
He
no
looks
like
like
there's
you
no
can't
physical.
really see it.
Yeah, it's not like Down syndrome, and nothing against people with Down syndrome, but a lot of people with Down syndrome you can see
kind of
it.
tell.
Yeah.
You can kind of see it in the face, but you can't see that with
And
people.
with
who
Colton,
are-
you can't. Like, he just looks like a normal
Yeah.
3-year-old boy. He just doesn't talk, and he gets overstimulated.
Yeah.
Is what it is. And so, like, going out in public, some things are really hard to do. Like, we just went to the museum
Yeah.
yesterday.
I saw that. Those pictures are cute.
Yeah, it was really fun. And, like, there are some parts where he was just like, I can't do it. Like, it was
Sensory
just really
overload,
loud.
too
It was,
much.
like, too much. And so, they have a part where, like, it was just water. Like, you could play in water.
Yeah,
and
that's a
he
cool
just
place.
loved it.
Yeah.
He
Last time I
loved
went,
that
wasn't
part.
open. I'm so glad it's open now.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
open now. And
Well,
so,
I mean, with COVID.
Yeah.
but like a lot of people don't understand because he'll start freaking out, he'll start screaming, he'll start
Yeah.
crying, and you know the comments that people make,
Right, and like
is
the people
ridiculous.
giving you dirty looks like you need to handle your kid. Like,
yeah, like it really. Like I've heard people like they're like, this is why you don't bring kids here, and blah blah blah. But I'm like,
What are you talking
and I used to at first take really offense to it. And I'd be like, can you just shut up?
Yeah.
Like shut the fuck up. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
You know, but being a mom, you're like protective of your kids. So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
I
of
hear
course.
somebody saying something like it upsets me. I'm like, he doesn't understand.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like you try being him and hearing like you talk about this and this person we were talking about that and hearing the fan going over there. Like it gets to be a lot.
right.
That's why I think that show specifically helped me a lot understand a little bit more. Like there are severities where some people have severe sensory, some people
Yeah.
don't, some people, and then we know a lot more about autism now than we did. So
Yeah, definitely.
if you catch it early enough, and not for every person, but if you catch it early enough, you can almost like kind of mold them and get them like immerse them because like immersion therapy is real. Like immerse them in it, but in a safe way.
Well, that's
Slowly.
where He was 2 when I got him into Hope Bridge. He's 3 now, so he's been in it for a year.
Okay.
And now he's starting to say words.
That's awesome. I love hearing
So
that.
it's just been, and it's went from him like freaking out, tantrums, throwing himself on the ground because I didn't know what he wanted, to him like actually showing me what he wants, and then he will actually say things now to tell me like
it teaches him how to communicate in a different way.
Yeah,
because everybody else just talks with their words, and then like I think this is something like only like is it like 10% of like or 5% of communication is verbal, and the rest of it is nonverbal.
Yeah,
and we get so lazy because we can talk verbally that like and I mean part of verbal is also like tone and stuff like that. So you have to add that in there, but like we have to learn how to do it when you're dealing with somebody who's neurodivergent. You have to learn how to like figure out how to communicate with them.
Yes.
And he has a different way. So his way is here. Like, look at this.
He'll
like,
grab your hand and he'll show you.
Yeah, bring you to it. That's awesome.
And then he does some sign language, like he knows more. He does please. And like, so he's getting there.
Yeah.
But like, we know like now that he can say words.
Yeah.
So we're trying to like get off of the sign language because I don't want him to be focused on, oh, I can do this to say I want something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I know you can say it. I've heard you say it.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
But like, that's where it's like his favorite word's shit right now, and we're trying to. You're just hearing they're like shit.
Like
shit,
we just
shit.
want him to say word shit. All right, hold on, wait a minute. Let's talk about a different word.
Like he'll bump his head or something. You'll hear him go, oh shit.
Oh,
and I'm
shit.
like, oh no, like you said it in the right way, but please don't say that again.
Yeah.
Like,
good job. Can we find another word?
Like, don't say it. That was great, but don't say it again.
His name's Jackson.
That one's Colton.
Colton. Your youngest is Jackson.
Jackson.
Okay. Colton and Jackson. Okay, because we got a Jackson too. And I think it's spelled the same way.
JXSON. Yeah.
My girl spelled him, and he's 3. So,
yeah.
Yeah. So he's a little bit over. He turned 3, and he's close to your kid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got a little boy.
I think he's only 2 months older.
Yeah. 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 Because yours is March.
Yep. He just had a birthday last weekend.
It's crazy.
So fun.
All our boys are in July.
Yeah.
You got all how many?
All 3 of them.
3 of them
in July.
In July.
Well, my
we
girls
got Jackson, who's July 12th. We got Colton, who's July 19th, and then Bo, who's July 30th.
Jeez.
So it's all right there.
Both September. They're September 3rd and September 5th, but they're like 1 year apart.
That's how Jackson and Colton are. They're 1 year apart.
I always laugh at that because I'm like, there's a certain day you two are like, let's do this again.
Jackson, literally, his due date was Colton's birthday.
It was 3 months after I
came early.
I had
Elena. Yeah, that'd have been funny.
They would have been Irish twins, is what they call them.
That's what mine are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Irish twins.
Irish
Elena's
twins.
birthday is 2 days after, or it's Alexis is the 3rd, and then Elena's is the 5th. So they have that one day where they're the same age.
Yeah. That's funny.
That is funny. Like it'd be technically 2 days, but yeah.
Like I'm older. Well, right now we're the same age. I can hear it now.
Yeah, they're in the same grade though too, right?
Yeah.
So is that weird for them?
It was when they were in the same class.
Oh yeah, that's.
There was 1 year where the teachers put them in the same classroom, which was easier for me.
Oh, you guys twins?
But they hated it.
Yeah.
Aww.
But they look nothing alike because Elena's like as
Well, there's
tall as
fraternal
me.
and then there's identical.
Elena's as tall as me, and then Alexis is still wearing like 2 sizes above Castiel.
Yeah,
so
yeah, they're almost in the
she's
same clothes.
tiny.
And he's gigantic. He's a big
He
boy.
really is.
He's like gonna be a linebacker or something.
He started depantsing me.
Oh, okay.
It's great.
That's fun.
I was like trying to pick up laundry to put it away, and then he's like, "Mom, butt."
Listen, son.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Speaking of dingleberries, right?
Right.
Back to that. Just kidding.
No, because my butthole is fine.
Oh yeah, you get it all done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta find somebody that'll do mine. It'll probably be a couple hours.
Brian's wife does.
Yeah, she said that's what he said, but I just think it'd be awkward if I'm in there ass up in front of her. It's just one,
They make
I
you
wanna
do.
not know him.
They make you do like the baby position where they put your legs up while you're laying back.
That would be awkward as shit too.
It'd be great.
Yeah.
Good.
What happens if they just slip a finger in? What are you supposed to do?
I don't think they will. They're professionals.
Okay, that's
I've
true.
ripped my pants like
That's
4
true.
times already.
Yeah, because there's never been anybody who's been in a professional setting that's been bad. You know.
I mean,
Harvey Weinstein. So tell me about Hippie Fest, because I was saying this earlier. I've lived here my whole life. I've never heard of that. I knew about the Tipton Pork Festival, but it's in Tipton, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay, tell me about this.
So it's going to be a huge, like, event that's, like, pretty much based off hippies. Like, the love each other, love everyone. Like,
peace, love,
all that. Like, it's really exciting, and Lindsay and me are going to have a booth there.
Yeah.
We're going to be selling these earrings. We're going to be selling a bunch of stuff. When she had that Muse shop, she has a bunch of clothes still downstairs and like stuff like that.
Which is like a hippie chic, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool because now I can fit into them.
Oh.
See, look, you should come check it out.
Because they didn't have anything like plus size before, and I was like, man, I love all this stuff, but I can't wear any of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be the weekend, September 24th, I believe. So it's gonna be 24th and 25th. So
In the fall.
yeah,
Well, it's like the end of summer, early fall, right? September's always so weird to me because it's hot, but it's almost hot.
yeah.
Sometimes it's hot. Sometimes
It's cold. Sometimes it's hot.
like my birthday's in October. Some years it's like summer. Some years it's not.
Yeah, that makes sense. My birthday's in December, so all the time it's cold.
Mine's in September
September.
What's your birthday?
22nd.
Yeah, so you get to like have your birthday and then 2 days later
Yeah,
go to Hippie Fest.
I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've gone there before, right?
No,
This is your first
actually,
time?
this will be my first time
Oh my
going to one.
gosh.
I've
So-
always wanted to go, but
I drove past
Yeah.
it going to like the Earth Festival because Atlanta Earth Festival and the Hippie Fest were on the same weekend as last year. I hope it's not the same this year.
I heard that it's really fun.
Yeah.
Lindsay loves
The Earth
it.
Festival
so.
is fun. I've
Yeah.
been to that one,
Yeah.
but I have not been to Hippie Fest. And
I drove by.
See, last year I saw my cousin went, and I was like, "Oh man, why didn't you tell me? Like
Yeah.
that looked so fun."
The outfits were like I
Oh,
drove
the outfits
past
are
and I was like,
amazing.
what the heck?
Like, just
It's
everything.
like a Renaissance festival, but it's like the
Hippie.
'60s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Do you think there's
It's gonna be a lot
separate
of fun.
drinking fountains? I'm just kidding. It's just the 60s. See, that's the bad part about the hippie. Do they have like Bob Dylan cover band? Do you know any cool bands?
I don't know.
They
I
need to have
don't
some
really-
cool bands there.
I'm sure they'll have a lot of cool things going on there.
We should have Jordan dress up as Jimi Hendrix and go out there. I bet you he'd look like a good Jimi Hendrix.
You mean just go there?
Yeah.
Just go there.
Huh. Well, I mean, I bet you could make money doing that. Like, like
Right.
dress up as a person from that time and be like their celebrity look-alike for the day.
Just have Brent go. He's got dreads.
Brent does have. Well, did I don't think Jimmy had dreads, did he?
It was.
He had
that
like
was
more of like
my
a
guy.
fro, which is more like a curl. Brent would be like Bob Marley. That would
That's what
Yeah.
I was thinking.
You were
Of.
thinking Bob Marley? He's like, all black musicians look alike.
They're all the same.
They're all look alike. One of them was like 60s and one of them was like I'm pretty sure like Bob Marley was like 90s, right? Or is he 70s? I can't remember, dude.
80s maybe.
Well, I wasn't
Do
alive.
I need to look?
We gotta look it up. Google. We'll Google it all. No, but Hippie Fest seems really cool. Like, I was actually bummed that we were driving past to go to the Earth Festival. I'm like, what's the difference between the Earth and hippies? Isn't that kind of the same?
Kind of.
You know what I mean? And like all peace,
Yeah,
love,
it's all
man,
about
world.
love and earth and yeah.
So they do vendors there, obviously. 'Cause you guys are
Mm-hmm.
doing it. What else? You don't know anything else they do there?
I don't really know. Like, this is
Yeah.
going to be the first time I'm going to
It's exciting,
experience it, so I'm like really excited.
You guys gonna go live?
I,
tell
I,
Lindsay to go live on
talked about-
Facebook.
I was like, we should probably do something like that.
It was
Like, I'll have to
60s,
like
70s.
Okay, that makes
I'll have
sense.
to like let her know, like,
Yeah.
hey, we should go live, maybe like show people that we're here.
Yeah.
Which will probably like I'm always filming and like taking pictures, so I know I'm gonna be posting a bunch of stuff when I'm there. So
Well, you're kind of like the engine of the entire shop because you do like all the reception work, but you also do makeup and
yeah, I like
pretty
to
stuff.
take pictures and like post them and
Yeah.
like try to do all that kind of stuff
So
too.
you're like the social media guru.
yeah, I like doing that kind of stuff.
It's
We
fun.
have a company that does it, but I just like
Yeah.
I post stuff all the time.
We don't talk about that company. Just kidding. You guys probably have a different company now. I know you guys have.
It's
different-
funny because they posted me on there.
They did.
Yeah, your hair.
Yeah.
You have hair?
I don't.
You have hair.
Okay.
What?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. You shaved it all.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's where it's like. I've worked in a salon for years now, though. Like before I moved back here, I was working at Dillard's Salon in
Yeah?
Kentucky.
How'd
So
you
when
like that?
I loved it. I love being in the salon.
Do you like
I
the
was
environment?
receptionist. I do.
Yeah,
I'm a big
but-
people person too, so I like to talk to people.
Yeah.
So it's like I constantly am like,
And you're good at like. Obviously, you have to be good at like multitasking. You have to be good at
Yeah.
like, kind of listing things out and doing.
there's
things.
some days where I'm like, ah,
Yeah.
like, you know, I'm like, a lot of people ask me like, hey Nicole, can you do this? Can you do this? And I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, cause I can't say no.
Yeah.
Like I'm like that person that wants to help everybody. So I'm like, I'll get right there and do that. So I'll go do this real quick and I'll run over there and I'll do this. Like it's like I'm constantly going sometimes.
Did
But
you
I
do
love
hair
it.
in your old salon?
No,
No.
I did makeup, but I didn't do hair.
Have you done hair? Have you done that before?
I went to
You do
school
hair?
for it,
Yeah. It's not
but
for
I
you,
didn't I didn't get to graduate
Yeah.
because at the time my sitter was like, I can't handle Colton anymore because he was a lot. It was
okay.
before I got him into Hope Bridge, and it was just a lot on her because she had like 10 other kids that she
Yeah.
watched too. So I was like, oh, I completely understand. So then I had to quit that, and
Have
like
you thought about going back?
I have, but at the same time, I really like what I do now.
Yeah.
I really like what I do now, and I
Yeah.
tell a lot of people, I'm like, I enjoy.
And you
doing
just don't
what
have
I
to deal with like the people that they do.
Yeah, like
Just
I
the
don't have to
beginning,
worry
the
about
initial-
messing
Yeah.
up someone's hair.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, cause like, I love cutting hair. I hated coloring hair.
Yeah.
I hated coloring hair in school.
See,
was
that's
not
the
my
only
thing.
thing I can't do is color hair.
See, I liked cutting hair. I could cut hair. Like, I was cool with it. Coloring, not my strong suit. Like, I did not like it. So,
that makes
and
sense.
it takes a good, like, it takes somebody with good skill to color hair.
Yeah.
Like, I am impressed with a lot of stuff I see. Because I'm just...
You get like a front row seat to it all.
Yeah,
too.
I get to see it all the time.
It's probably, is it like, in the beginning, was it like, now you're kind of a little more...
Yeah, like, when I first ever started, I was like, I don't know what any of this means. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But then after I moved back here, I was in hair school, and then I had to quit hair school, and I was just working at Texas Roadhouse, and that's when Lindsay remembered me, because I put in a job application for her, because they were like, need a front desk person. I was like, oh, that's perfect, that's me. Like, and I put a job, but with my schedule with school, I couldn't work.
Yeah.
With what she needed me to. So then I guess she came and ate at Texas Roadhouse, saw me there, and was like, I remember her, I want her.
Yeah.
So then they called me, and I was like, I can quit Texas Roadhouse right now.
Yeah,
like
just walk the hell out of
I will come work for you.
That's
in
my
a
fantasy,
minute.
is that my girl does that.
Yeah.
She gets treated so bad. It's not the people there. Like, I don't really blame the people.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's like,
she works at Texas Roadhouse,
yeah,
right?
she works there, and she makes good money. Like, last night she had a really bad night, and she still made like $200.
Yeah, like, I was like, I don't dog serving, and I actually enjoyed serving, because it's a people, like, you have to be a people person to do it.
And
I was
be
just
able to
saying, like,
multitask,
I
basically
actually
very
enjoyed
similar.
serving.
Yeah.
Like, I would leave work with $200, $300 a night.
Yeah.
Like, that's a great thing. But the only downfall is I never saw my kids.
Yeah, and that's what, and it's like the best hours to be at work are the worst hours to like.
Right.
Yeah,
have
because
a
you don't
life.
really get a home life.
Yeah, she works like we both like she'll work like a Saturday night, and then I'm off on a Saturday, or like she'll work a Sunday.
So
Like,
then
she's a
you'll be
Saturday.
like, hey, who wants to go eat with me? So
Yeah,
so
I'll
you
just
get
go
to
up
see
there.
her.
Bro, I went up
Yeah.
there. I had a lit time. I went up there, and I was like, I got like they have these sangria margaritas.
Is that what you were going to ask me
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah, I went up there, and I went, and no, I wasn't. I had to work. I was there, and I was like sitting in there, and I was drinking, and then James Wright, who was on the podcast a couple weeks ago, he was like, you still up there? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'll come up there. I'm like, I got some people with me. I'm like, okay. It's James. He jokes all the time, so I didn't think he's... And then he showed a bunch of people. So we all ended up hanging out and
Heck
drinking.
yeah.
We got a little loud, a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I met
had to
some
some
good
hair
friends there when I worked there. A lot of the people that I worked there don't work there anymore, though.
Yeah. It's. I mean, those things are... People will work there to make that quick money, and then
Yeah.
eventually when you want to have a life, you're like, okay, I'm going to take a break.
Well, that's where it's like when Lindsay came to me, it was like a perfect time because I was depressed.
Yeah.
You know, single mom, not seeing my kids. Like, it was, like, hard.
Yeah.
So when I finally, like, when she gave me that call, I was like, I will take it.
Yeah.
Got
When
to
you
be
get in
home
there.
with my kids in the afternoons. Like,
Like
it
I've got
was
to tell you,
great.
it's an internship. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Like, just kidding. We just want you for a little bit, and then you're gone. Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I mean, I it's great when you go in there because, like, I like how you guys have the front desk right in the front. Like, I know it's a front desk and people say that, but some places you come in, it's to the side.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like the layout setup, and then you all around in that circle, you've got people cutting
Yeah.
hair and people coloring hair and things going on. So I think the layout's really great for what you guys do.
I feel like that's like the only salon I've ever been in that I actually feel comfortable. Like,
Yeah.
the people in there are very friendly.
And that's what I love about it, too.
Like-
Like, when I first walked in there to, like, give her my app, I was like, this place is just so cool.
energy.
The energy was just great. It was like you weren't scared to like be yourself in
Yeah.
there. Like you can come in with anything. Like I want to do this crazy cut or color, and we all were like, yeah, let's do it. Like we get
figure it out.
excited
Yeah.
to do it, and that's
And
what
they're
I
very
love
accepting
about
of
it.
everybody,
Yes,
and-
we accept everybody. Like it's just I love the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a good feel. Like I like the different posters on the wall, and I see for the longest time I just went to barbers because I'm a dude, and that's
And
what
we have
I do.
3 barbers in there.
I went to the lady at Walmart.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted with my hair, and
Yeah,
I kind
yeah.
of was just like, I don't care what you do to it.
Yeah.
Well, you just said it. Like I just had a flashback to going to Walmart one time, and you scared me. I think it was PTSD.
Sorry.
Oh.
One time going there, I was like, this girl. I went to school with her, and she cut my hair, and I remember walking out there being like, I would rather die. Than ever come back
I
here.
got a,
Yeah.
she gave me like a Karen haircut. It was so, do you remember when I had my hair like it was shorter in the back?
No.
Like it was so bad.
I that haircut in general is just not for me.
I
to look
hate
at.
it.
No.
It's not pleasing for my eyes. I dated a girl, like, she had long hair when we started talking, and then we stopped talking for a minute, then we started talking again, and the next thing I knew, she had, like, I think she called it an A-frame cut, where it's, like, cut short here on the side, and then it went long this
Yep,
side.
yep.
And I was like, whoa, are you Japanese? What are we doing here? Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's not for me. I've gotten to the point, like, especially, I'm 34, fuck. I'm 34, where I just don't care. My girl's like, I'm going to get my hair done, get my nails done. She's like, what do you think about this? And I'm like,
Love it.
do you, boo? Every time I'm like, it's great. And then she
Yeah.
goes and does something and comes back and she's like, how do you feel about it? And I'm like, great, because you can't have an opinion. Because if you actually have an opinion, you're like, yeah, I like it, but I don't like this. Then
That's
you
the
don't
biggest
like the whole
bullshit
thing.
I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You have an opinion on everything.
Yes.
I don't have any opinions.
You do.
I have
Yes,
no opinion.
All
yes.
of them.
You know how many times I will literally walk out, like, after I got dressed and be like, Devin, what do you think? Like, I'm constantly asking, like, what do you think? Does this make me look big? Like, does it make me look weird?
I don't
like,
think anything would make you look big.
there are some
There are
outfits.
things. There are things.
There are some outfits.
Yeah.
But that's where Devin, like, that's what I love about him, is, like, he's honest. Like, he'll tell me, and I'm like, cool, okay, I'm gonna go change.
Yeah. That's the thing, though. Like,
the
you
only
can find something wrong with any outfit.
Yeah, but really,
So.
the only thing is, like, he won't come out and say, like, he'll be like, well, let me see it with this.
Yeah.
Like, he does it a different way, but I love that about him. Like,
Yeah.
he will be honest with me, because I'm like, I don't want to walk out looking stupid.
And not like other guys that are just like, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't
It's
care.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Let's
If I
let's
tell
go.
you that it looks bad, you're going to get mad at me.
And then you get home and you got like toilet paper on your butt.
Yeah. Like, he'll be honest, but he'll be like, no.
Listen, if you want to be an independent woman, you do what you gotta do. You got toilet paper on your ass. Maybe it's a new fashion statement. I mean, there's feathers in your ears right now.
I mean, yeah, but those are cool, so.
You guys should do toilet paper ones. Hey, what's up, guys? I got boo-boo paper on my ears. Just kidding. You can do that.
It's extra for later.
It's extra?
Yeah, you just pull
Just
it
like,
off.
you what? We ran out? Okay.
Oh, here
you
we
just
go.
unroll
It's
it.
the whole
Unroll it from
Yeah, just unroll it.
Take the whole thing out. Here you go.
That would be awesome.
There's a lot of poop talk for this conversation. I don't know how this keeps happening. It's exciting though. I mean, I like going in there. Like, I went to a barber forever. I went to Walt Moss for a minute, and then I went to Barlow's, which is great. I like the environment there. I haven't been in the new shop, but I went to the shop when it was over on Apperson, and then when it was down on like Maine. And then I moved with Kyle, who was doing my hair, for a minute, and I moved where he was because he's at that little Famous Cuts, I think that's what it's called. And then like I would text him, and I wouldn't get text back. Kyle, I wouldn't get text back.
It's
Kyle.
just it's the name.
It's Kyle. I don't trust people named Kyle. He probably punched his phone into the wall. And was
Right.
Like, fuck, I forgot.
He was too busy drinking his Monster.
And then I knew Kim did hair for a long time, and so I messaged her. I was like, "Do you cut men's hair?" And she's like, "Just come in, yes, I'll take care of you." And then she cut my hair, and then since then, now I'm afraid to leave because she'll kill me.
She
She
will.
might.
Just kidding. No, she does a good job though. She listens.
She says that you're the most nervous customer she has because she's
Should
so
be.
scared of messing up your hair.
Can't mess my hair up. I have beautiful men.
But that's
hair,
why
you can
Kim
see.
always tells me, she's like, I don't want to do your hair.
Yeah.
Like, she's scared to do my hair. I'm like, Kim, I love you. I know you're not going to mess it up. Just do my
What the
hair.
hell? She does my hair.
Well, you just said, one of the reasons why you didn't want to do hair, like go back and get your hair things, because you're afraid to mess somebody's hair
Yeah,
up.
Right.
yeah.
So it makes sense a little bit.
But seeing, like, a lot, like, I also enjoyed doing the barber side of cutting hair. Like, I cut a lot of guys' hair.
Yeah.
When
You guys got, how many barbers you guys have in there?
3.
3? Who all are they?
We got Brent, Justin, and Miles.
Brent, Justin, and Miles. Okay. I don't know Justin. I think I've seen Justin and Miles, but I've known Brent. I grew up with Brent.
Yeah.
So I've known him for a while. We lived in the same neighborhood. Yeah. And so there's a gentleman the other day that I was in there, and I'm saying gentleman, but I'm not trying to, I'm just, ugh. But anyway, he had his nails done. He had really pretty pants on. His butt was
That was
looking great.
probably Matthew.
Okay.
Blonde.
Does he do like women's hair?
Uh-huh.
Okay,
He's
that
the
makes sense.
cosmetologist.
Okay, there you go. See, I don't know the terms. I'm sorry
Yeah.
if I'm not trying.
Yeah.
But he was in there looking fabulous and had his nails done. I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
man, he's in here. He's in there.
Brent's in there with his nails
butt.
painted too, though.
Yep.
So.
Brent
But
has
I
his
said
nails
done,
painted
not
now.
painted. Done. Like he had fucking full.
He has
set on there.
acrylics.
He had
does like
acrylics
the
on.
big.
I'm about to
acrylics.
get my nails done by Miles' fiance.
Oh, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she does really cool nails.
Yeah.
Phoenix. That's a crazy name.
Phoenix.
That's a crazy name. Phoenix. Miles and Phoenix. Those are
Yeah.
like the coolest names. Do they pick their own names?
I don't know.
They have their
Miles
were they
did.
more, they were okay. So Miles picked his own name. His
Is
name.
Phoenix non-binary? Because anytime anybody's referred to them, it was them or they.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
I
all
don't know.
are.
Okay.
They all are. They
Yeah.
see. Then I get confused with pronouns real quick. I'm sorry. It's not my world. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like when you're around enough people that have different pronouns, you get real comfortable with it.
You get used
But
to it.
to me, I get real confused.
And that's why with Miles, I'm really good friends with Miles. And when he first was like explaining it and stuff, like I didn't understand it
Yeah,
at
yeah.
first. I was always calling him, and now like he doesn't get mad at me for it. He's like, I completely understand. Like you never disrespect me though, so
Yeah.
like.
But it's still they them.
It's they and them.
They don't. Yeah, I don't. I would say it because I can never.
See, I wasn't sure about Miles.
They still
Yeah.
they. Miles is they. Okay. Is it
Yep.
Strode?
Strodes.
Strodes. Okay, because I've seen Miles pop up on my people you may know. It's probably because of all the people that I've met
Fade.
through Fade. So
Yep.
it makes sense.
Yep.
That's
I
cool
get
though.
your
I like
brother
that
a
you
lot.
guys have a really accepting. I know there was that huge controversial thing with Kim where she had like a person come in and be real
Yes.
rude, real
Rude, yeah.
disrespectful.
Yes.
See, as a person who's wearing like this shirt, you think I would be better with pronouns, but I'm awful with pronouns. I got this. I made my girlfriend make me the shirt. So
She did a good job.
Didn't she do a good job?
Yeah,
It's
I love it.
She worked hard on it, but it's like, why be... I can't even get from this.
Sexist,
Why be
homophobic,
racist,
or
sexist, transphobic when you could just be quiet? I love it.
Yeah, I love that. That's
I was
really
supposed
nice.
to come over and help her figure out how to
Yeah.
do multicolors. And
Oh,
Yeah.
forgot.
I didn't want this in multicolors. I wanted it exactly.
she wanted to make a Sonic shirt for your...
She did.
Yeah.
She does want to do that. She wanted to do it for the birthday, I think, though.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, she's learning. She wants me to get her a sublimation printer for her birthday.
That would be so much easier.
I know.
But it's so expensive.
Is it expensive? Is it the
Yeah.
printer or like the ink?
The ink.
the ink,
and,
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. The ink, I think.
I think.
Your poet didn't even know it.
It's easier, though, because you don't have to, like, weed anything. You just print it out and then you iron it on.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to get her a heat press.
So who did your tattoos?
Devin.
Did he do the...
He did do this one.
Okay, I've seen that actually on his Instagram.
Yep.
So that makes sense.
Yep.
That looks good.
Has
I
he
like
done
it.
all of them?
Not all of them. He's done this one. My 2 leg pieces now. I have like an owl on my leg now.
Oh, cool.
Funny story with the owl. But like I never thought I'd have an owl on my body, and now I have an owl on my body.
What happened with that?
Well, so he spent like a while making this tattoo drawing thing, and it looked really cool, but it just wasn't exactly what the guy wanted. So he was like, "Man,
I want to put this
I
somewhere.
really like this owl that I drew," and I was like, "You can tattoo it on me. I got another leg." And he was like, "Really?"
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I was just kidding."
Okay.
So then it kind of turned into, "Yeah, let's put an owl on my leg."
Let's do it.
So,
I
but then
don't like roses. But then Bob had this in his portfolio that he wanted to do, and I was like, that's fine.
yeah,
Yeah,
and so
I like
like,
that, though.
but it's like a barn owl holding a crystal ball.
Yeah.
So he kind of redesigned it though for more feminine
Make
for
it more
me.
feminine. That makes
for
more
me,
sense.
and now I'm like, oh, I love it.
Yeah, I was
Like-
looking at his tattoos, and I'm like, I really want to get the statue of David like on me somewhere,
Do
like the whole
it.
statue. And
Yeah.
he does such a good job at like that type of.
He loves doing
like
those
statues
types.
are so good.
Yeah, I've been
Yeah.
talking about going to Devon for a while.
He's
Nice.
good. He's actually
Hey,
good.
you just
That's
go
what
through
I was worried
me.
about.
Just
See,
go through
Get a
me.
hold of you.
Like,
Because
get
you
a
won't
hold
hit me
of
back.
me.
See, I've got all these stupid ass tattoos. Like I got a chicken nugget on my arm.
I love the chicken
But,
nugget.
like,
I love the chicken nugget.
I have
though.
nothing on my legs at all.
Yeah,
I have no
nothing.
leg tattoos.
Yeah, like so now I have 2
That's
leg
good.
pieces. He did the one down my spine.
Yeah.
So
What is it on the spine?
it's just a little lotus flower on the top, and then
Yeah.
just a saying that my
Cool.
yeah.
Family thing? Mm-hmm. That's cool. I like that. All my tattoos are real boring. See, I got this is in Naples. It was religious. And then I got this in a basement. And then a friend of mine who was in prison learned how to tattoo, and this is what he did. And he blew some lines out and stuff. And then this one was for a band, and the guy was supposed to do it, and then he ended up like getting scared to do it. What are you supposed to do? But it's for
Okay.
a lot of speed. But I all my tattoos, that's all I got. That's it. And it's
Need
all
more.
black and white, but no white. The white is my skin.
my only color is my chicken nugget.
Chicken.
Well, in my
that's like
the rose.
Well, see, like I don't really have a lot of color on my tattoos. I just like the black and white.
I like the
And
black
colors
and
really
white.
don't stay on me very well.
Yeah.
But he just did this one on my leg, and I have, the boys' birthstone, mine, and Devin's.
Does he charge you?
Does he charge me? He used to.
Yeah, he probably did. He's like, at least tip.
I used to make him charge me, though. I used to, I remember the first time he was trying to give me, the employee special, and I was like, no, you told me this price. I'm going to pay you what you did. This is amazing. You deserve that. So.
But now you're like the guinea pig with the whole.
Yeah, now it's
now I need to find a guy
I'm like,
that
what
does
do you,
tattoos.
There you go.
what do you want to tattoo on me?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
What do you wanna do?
What are we doing? I really want to do some face tats. Can we think about some other stuff?
Not the
please?
face.
Not the face.
Like-
no. Just the
my
money
face
maker.
is
You
all
should get his
good.
name on your forehead.
No, I'm good.
Real big.
I'm good. I'm good. We told that, we looked at each other for that too. I said, Devin, I will never put your name on my body.
He said,
But I'm willing to jump out of a plane for you.
Yeah,
so,
I'll jump out of a plane, that's
I
it.
got a schedule to go skydiving, but that's about it.
to me, what you do is when you do like a couple's tattoo. This is
we
my.
have one.
You
This
have-
is ours.
See what I mean? When you do a
It's
couple's
near-
tattoo, make it something you can explain away.
Yeah, people are like, what is that? What does that mean? It means eternal love and Viking.
Yeah.
So it's near our wedding finger. We were going to put it on, but I already had this tattoo, so.
You guys
both-
married?
No.
Okay, you guys thinking about it?
Yeah, we're planning it, but I'm not engaged yet.
Yeah. So
It's
he's
kind of
you're planning it for him.
He knows what he's about to do.
Hey,
Everybody
good
seems
together.
to know but me.
Yeah.
But I'm
You're
over here this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this way. We're going to have
So
these colors.
anytime you guys do anything together, you're like, is this it? Is this
It's just like,
the anxiety.
is this gonna
You're gonna do it
happen?
while you jump out of the plane.
Yeah, will you marry me? Splat.
Yeah.
So it'll be fine.
Will you marry me? Okay. He didn't tell you, but the official's jumping out with you. You guys have to do it in the air. If you guys
in the air, we gotta sign everything. Like,
he's gonna ask you in the air, so if you say no, he can be like, "Don't pull or shoot."
Letter splat.
I think that's the rule. If she's like, "You gotta ask me," and then you ask and she says no, then she's allowed to die. If she dies, she dies.
But that would mean the guy holding her would also die.
Yeah.
Listen, price to pay.
Because you don't jump out alone.
Yeah.
You get somebody who's suicidal. I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
It gets real dark real quick. Look how dark it gets.
Anyone that teaches parachuting is probably suicidal.
Yeah, maybe they're parasital. What's the other one? The where you can't paralyzed.
Paralyzed.
Paraplegic.
Paraplegic.
Yeah.
That's the one. Paraplegic.
I don't think you could land on the ground. They'd like roll up.
Yeah, that'd be awful.
That's terrible.
Yeah. Could you jump out with a wheelchair? Like,
I
don't
they'd
think
probably take you out of the wheelchair
like-
and then
yeah.
they strap you on.
You're like strapped onto them.
Yeah.
I'm literally terrified, but it'll be fine.
Wouldn't be my first experience as a strap-on. I'll tell you that much. I'm looking at you, high school gym coach. Just kidding.
Like, who are you looking
Like,
at?
who are you looking at? Like
Yourself?
Yourself?
Yeah, you. I'm looking at you. It was me. I got one of them that sticks on the wall. I was like, don't do this to me. Did it to myself. Bear down.
It's the hair. You put
Hair.
the hair
Yeah,
on
it's the
it.
hair.
Someone
You're
else.
a completely different person.
It wasn't Jordan that did this. What's my?
What's your
It's Sharkeisha?
Jordan?
Jordania. Flowers by Jordania. Something like that.
Yeah.
We'll do it. I don't like Jordan.
I don't.
There was a girl I went to school with whose name was Jordan. Anne.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, listen, your parents were on one. And by one, I mean meth. Do you have like exotic something in you? Because you said you couldn't hold like color very well. Is that?
I have no idea. It's just like I have a little bit of color on my foot, and it's just like gone now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like? Do you have like some Mexican in you?
No.
Or Indian?
I have like Cherokee, but like very little.
I said when I was saying Indian, I actually meant like India.
It's native.
Yeah.
Native.
A
But
lot of
actually, I
people-
didn't mean. I wasn't saying native.
No, like a lot of people ask if I'm mixed
When you put
with
those
something.
feathers on, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get that. I get asked a lot if I'm.
I think it's the.
Do you also get asked a lot if you're Mexican?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
all the time.
Me too.
I
Well, but
remember like when
Mexicans-
I'd go to like I remember the one time in school when I went to a Mexican restaurant and my stepdad, I was in Spanish. Like you had to take Spanish in high school.
Yeah.
Don't remember saying a single thing.
Yeah.
Took 4 years of it. Don't remember anything.
Yeah.
But like he
Same.
made me order in Spanish because he's like, we got to practice Spanish. Order in Spanish. So I did. Well, the dude thought I was
Yeah.
Mexican. So then he started talking to me and I was like, I have no idea what you're saying.
Listen,
like I just
bro.
knew how to order this and that's
They do it to me too.
Bueno.
Like-
And
That's
then
what you
people
just said.
and like the people at the gas station started talking to me in
Yeah.
Spanish. I worked at Lowe's and all the people that would go in there would be like, "Where are you from?" And I'm like, "Here."
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you seem exotic. Where are you from?
I was either Mexican or Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. Is it the voice?
No,
No. Why did they think you look like Miley
I don't
Cyrus?
know. It was when I was skinnier. I was like 20 something.
No, but even I knew you when you worked at Lowe's.
Right.
I still didn't get Miley Cyrus vibes.
It was like pre Miley Cyrus.
See, I
You were
was-
called Miley Cyrus before Miley Cyrus was.
No, I was called Miley Cyrus when she was still doing Hannah Montana.
Hannah Montana. Maybe you just had a very childish look too.
I always get Eva and Gloria.
I had a little kid
that's
that
a
was
good
like
one, yeah.
really
I
excited.
get-
But she's
Evil?
Hispanic, yeah.
Yeah, I get Eva
Latino.
Longoria and Eva Mendez.
Even there you go.
Those two people.
I think
like, "This is
you
who
also have
look
really
like."
deep brown eyes, like almost
Yeah.
like you have brown eyes, but they also like kind of like get like that like honey brown.
Devin likes to say my eyes change when I'm moody.
Yeah, that's my girl.
I'm
That's
like,
evil.
you are lying. He goes, no, your eyes get like, they like gloss when I know when you're mad. I'm like,
Devin. He's like, yes. He's like, who needs a mood ring when she just has her eyes?
yeah. Like, and I joke, but like, we really haven't fought at all.
Yeah.
I think the only thing we fought about, and Brent got to witness it, and he thought it was the funniest thing ever. It really wasn't a fight. We're talking about wedding koozies. Because he's like, we're not getting wedding koozies. I was like, I want wedding koozies.
Yeah.
Like, they're cute.
Yeah.
And he's like, I swear, if I find one wedding koozie on the ground, because somebody just threw it on the ground, because nobody keeps them. I'm like, okay, fair
They don't
enough.
keep them.
What's it gonna say? Like the name?
Yeah, I was going to have our name and our wedding day on it. He was like, we're not getting koozies.
Listen,
I was like,
Devin.
look, we either get koozies or I get new tits.
Yeah. And he's like, all right,
And guess what?
that's
he did?
easy.
Yeah, literally, he's like, well, that's a no-brainer. And I was like, so now I'm getting tits?
See, I'm also trying to find somebody that will buy me boobs.
Yeah. You need boobs now.
Yeah.
I think when you
I'm
get
so
that,
excited.
that surgery, a lot of times like things just get weird.
Well,
They
like,
really
for me,
do.
it was like,
Yeah. Is it rough?
It's rough.
It's nice though, because like you're comfortable now, right? You can
Yes.
breathe
yeah.
better.
Yes, it's comfortable, but
Shapes start to
not-
change. They start to morph.
I've got like wings now. Like,
yeah. You just go.
like when you're this big, it's like a balloon. You're gonna like get this big, and then you're gonna.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
starts to like ring out. I think it's good though. I think one of the things.
I mean, not that I don't like it.
Yeah, it's
It's
good.
fine for
You
me.
look amazing.
Like,
Yeah, you look good.
thank you.
You look good.
So good. I haven't seen you since
Right.
you've had surgery.
I know, it's like she's so tiny now. It's like a tiny person.
I was already a tiny.
I know, but you were like short. You know,
Like I was already tiny, jackass.
it's already tiny. Don't call me fat.
I was beautiful.
Nobody
before.
say anything about looks. It was about size. You know. Listen, I look way better when I've lost 55 pounds. I'm not gonna lie about it. I looked like my girl and I were joking because we were going through old photos because we got a new phone. We switched plans, and when we were looking at old photos, she's like, "Look at you! Look how big you were!" And I'm like, "Yeah, babe. Yeah, I remember that."
That's great. Thanks.
She's like, "You look so good now. You've lost so much weight." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, babe. Thanks."
You know,
But to me, it doesn't bother
like,
me because it's
it's
true.
yeah,
It's facts.
yeah.
I'm constantly getting like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful now." I'm like,
That's
Was I
weird.
not?
That's a weird way to
Like,
say it.
Yeah,
like
it's not.
fuck you. I was pretty
Yeah,
then.
yeah.
I was just bigger.
Yeah.
I
Like,
know. That's not cool.
Yeah. But I mean, we all know that beauty is it's look based. So like
Yeah.
anytime beauty, I mean, it's in the eye of the beholder, obviously, but also like, you know, we've got societal standards, and when you have beautiful red hair like I do, you know that you're gonna.
is it real?
It's real.
Does
It's
the carpet match the drapes, or do you
the-
not have any carpet?
yeah. The carpet, bald,
Okay.
completely.
It's so weird that your beard is like a different color, though.
You know, actually, this beard isn't. It's actually a fake beard.
Okay.
The
You
beard's
dyed your beard.
I dyed my beard this color. It's a man ombre. It's like the hair
Oh
is
my
this color.
goodness.
And
I like
Everything's
the,
an
I like
ombre
the
to me.
contrasting
Yeah.
colors.
Yeah.
anytime my girl gets her hair done, I'm like, I like your ombre. She's like, that's not ombre. I'm like, good ombre. Okay, that's the only word I
Everything
know.
is an ombre.
Everything's
Everything's
ombre.
ombre.
Like, I like your
Nice.
bangs. I don't have bangs. Yeah, good bangs.
Should I get bangs?
No,
I'm gonna do it.
I think you should. I like bangs.
you do. I
I
can
like
tell.
my bangs.
We can be.
You
in the
have,
bang
but you
bang.
have like a very like a rocker vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
I
what's
want
that
my
called?
hair like yours, but I don't think I could do it.
I think you could.
You couldn't pull it off.
Fuck you.
I think you could.
That's
pull
how
it
you
off.
get to do
Look,
it. That's how you get to do
he
it.
literally just said, anytime my girl's like, I'm gonna do my hair like this, he's like, yeah, do it. But with me,
With you, it's no.
don't do it.
I think your hair is perfect for your face right now. I think the long straight hair with your face, it's a good look.
Thanks.
Add some bangs. Or just
See, if
bring
I
a
ever
little
want,
something.
if I ever want a real opinion about like my clothes or my hair or like anything, I ask you.
Yeah, because they'll tell the
Because
truth.
you're the biggest asshole that I know.
But it's the truth to her too. I did the same thing to her. Like she asked me, and I'd be like, I don't like that, and she'd be like, what? Because I was joking when I said earlier that I'm always like, yeah, no, it looks great, babe. But
And I'm looking at you like,
it's not true.
No, you're like, no, it's
I'm
not.
very. Me
I'm
and Devin
honest.
I think me and Devin have a lot more in common than we know. Because when I was talking to him and he started talking about things, I'm like, we think similarly.
Whoa.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, okay. He got into a weird place that I was excited to go to, and I'm like, that's what I want to hear. You know, we're on a similar vibe link. So I feel like it's the same thing. Like I say everything that I feel, the truth,
Uh-huh.
and if it hurts your feelings, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mean.
Yeah.
But I mean, everybody nowadays is like.
but I like that though.
I do
Yeah.
too.
I don't like when I ask somebody an opinion about something and they're like, no, it's fine, and then
Yeah.
but it's not. Like I don't
You
want.
can tell it's not fine.
I want feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's two different ways to do it. There's walking on eggshells version, where you just say everything's fine when you don't think it's fine.
Right.
And then there's the I don't give a fuck. And I think they're both equally terrible. I would rather just tell you my opinion. I'll make up an opinion on the spot just so that I give you an opinion, because
Right.
even if it's not great, I like the pants, but I don't think the shirt goes with it. Like
Right.
I like my girl, she likes to wear, crop tops and different things. She always looks cute. And so sometimes she'll wear like I'll be like, what about those pants that are flowy? I like
Right.
the pants that are flowy with the top that's got, and we'll figure it all out. And she'll
Right.
change her outfit like 5 times, and then at the end she'll put on a whole different outfit. And that I was like, I thought we did. Why did I do this? Why did we do this? Are we playing Barbie Dreamhouse Makeover? Because at the end of the day, you just decide what you wanted anyway. And I wasn't even consulted on this outfit.
Well, when I was with Alex, it was always like, I was asking him his opinion on stuff. Like, does this look all right? Do I look fat? Because that's why all I own
That's
is
not
black.
a fair question.
Like, no, it's not. Yes, it is.
No, it's
like,
not.
is this too
Dude.
tight where I've got like rolls?
Be more
like,
specific. I think fat is too general. Do I look fat? Yes. That's what I'll say every time if I'm fat. Like, if I'm fat and my girl's like, hey, if I'm like, hey, do I look fat? And I'm fat, and she goes, oh, yeah, I look fat.
Like, does this accentuate my?
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How do
Well,
my tits look in
he
this?
just like
That's a good one.
He's just like, I don't care.
Does this make my
I
tits
don't
look
care.
nice?
Like, I want the feedback to, like, I want to know your opinion of it.
He doesn't
like,
care.
No.
But the truth is, he probably doesn't care.
No, he doesn't at all.
That's what I'm saying. Do
Because
you want him to lie?
I'm not him.
Well, that's
But for
where
him-
with Devin, he's the same way. He's like, he sees how, you know, it's not just me wanting big tits. It's the fact that I used to have big tits before kids.
Yeah.
Kids kind of sucked it out of
Yeah,
me, so
yeah.
now they're like tiny, and I don't like them. And a lot of my shirts that I wear don't fit.
Yeah.
And so
The way
I'm
you want it to,
constantly
yeah.
like looking in the mirror, going, yeah, no, no, and he's like, you look great. Like
Yeah.
I don't know
I
why you
like
But
it.
at
keep
least
thinking.
you can't, like, roll yours into a ball, like, and then...
Yeah. So I mean.
You guys want some, like, egg rolls? Like taquitos?
You breastfed too. Did you breastfeed?
I did.
My girl did too. And I think that's a big part of it. If you just ignore
Yeah.
all that's happening and you don't breastfeed.
You know what's nice about not having them, though? Because when I did, I would lay down and I felt like they were, like, suffocating me.
Yeah.
So, like, now I don't have that, and, like, I can lay on my back and not feel like I'm dying.
Yeah. Very true.
Yeah, it's one of the things that she says is that when it's funny because we dated after she had kids, obviously, and then we had a kid together. And she's always like, "My tits were perfect before I had kids," and I'm like, "Keep talking about how great they were, you know, before we knew each other. It's not. I don't get to see these great tits. You always
I
talk
showed
about them."
Devin.
You were like, "Here's a picture."
I was like, you want to see what I'm talking about? Because he was
He was
like,
like,
you don't
yes.
like. Yeah, and
See,
I
the
did. I
problem-
would show him. He was like, oh my god,
See,
like
the
you did
problem
have
with
tits.
you-
I'm like, yeah, yes,
See, they
I
were
did.
there.
They were there. I'm not lying about it.
The problem I would have is if I showed anybody my tits before I had kids, they would be underage, and I would probably, they would...
Yeah, you did have kids young.
I was, like, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You had like
So-
an out. You had like a year.
So I was like... they were, like, perfect, and then they were not.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
okay.
It's funny because it's like you're always trying to get back to where before your body got destroyed. However, if you did it yourself or with kids, and kids are the easiest way to destroy it. With us guys, we don't have that great excuse built in. Our bodies get
kind of-
destroyed.
Kind of shitty.
Yeah, it sucks. The kids just suck all the goodness. Like you're
It's not
actually
even just your body, it's, like, your emotional everything.
Yeah,
Like, they just
Emotional
suck.
damage.
Everything out of
They suck everything out of you.
They just ruin you.
What's that movie, The Mummy, where he's like,
Yes.
Yep.
yeah, it's like, and then and the people are like, that's Brendan Fraser's the shit.
That's-
So
I love that movie.
it's a good movie.
I love it.
It's funny because like that's one of those terrible movies that like you watch and
My brother, my brother was born in 2000, so like he was one of those kids that had to watch the same movie over and over.
Yeah.
So there was Shrek, there was Indiana Jones, and there was The Mummy. And we had them all on VHS, and they would play over and over and over. So I have watched that movie so many times, and I still love it.
Yeah, it's a good movie. It's actually good. A Knocks on a Moon or something like that.
Yeah.
I can't even say the words. I don't have good word saying.
You are not
For a person
very,
that's a podcast, I can't say a Knocks on a Moon. Is it a Knocks?
a knocks on a moon.
A Knocks on a Moon! That's why I'm surprised you haven't watched the new Moon Knight. There's a lot of Egyptian stuff in it.
I didn't know it was out.
You gotta
I
watch it.
probably will.
It's on Disney Plus. I've got Disney XXX Plus.
So it's like Disney porn.
Yeah, it's good.
I've got that too, but it's on my phone.
Yeah. Let it go. There's a girl locally that has has an insane TikTok that I feel so bad like enjoying watching the like train wreck, but like it's a train wreck
Oh no.
The same one I see.
probably. And she
Where
did
she's like,
Let It Go, but she did like a witch version of Let It Go, and it was like about fire.
she doesn't sing.
Oh.
The girl that mine is very conservative,
Oh,
and like
that's fun.
I'm like, why are you even on my page?
Oh, you need to send me that one. I'll send you the one. I'll
Okay.
send you mine. If
We'll-
you send me
we'll
yours.
trade.
No, the one we know that
We'll
you know
trade
the
train
girl that I'm
wrecks.
talking about, and you're gonna be like, oh my god.
Oh no.
But yeah, she got a bunch of people got in a big thing on Facebook with this girl because she's like super like liberal, and that's fine. I mean, I'm pretty liberal, but like she's like crazy liberal, like to the point where she's like, if you even know somebody who's ever
Is it the person I'm
yeah,
thinking?
you probably are. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Rhiannon's name. Just kidding. Heartfelt87. Check it out on TikTok. It's amazing. That's her TikTok. Flame it out. You're gonna go follow it right now.
no.
Don't put anything up. But yeah, she did
No.
like a cover of like Let It Go, and it was like weird, man. And I'm like, if you don't you dare. See, this is why I don't like TikTok, because I feel like 99% TikTok is just bullying. It's like people that should not have a platform and getting a platform.
I went viral one time on TikTok.
What'd you do?
I did my modeling stuff on there.
Ooh, you're like, hey, I'm gonna be half naked on
Well,
here.
I've like put pretty much.
Yeah, it
but
works.
no, I put on there. I was like, because at the time there's a girl that was being really hateful and rude about me.
Yeah.
Doing this modeling thing, so I put all the things that she used to say about me on there. It's like, oh, she's ugly. She has a gap in her tooth. She could never do that. Like,
Oh, God.
They were saying that?
yeah.
What?
Yeah, and it's like, you're not pretty enough to be a model. Like, I put all those sayings on there, and then I put my modeling post, like, pictures that I did on there.
Yeah.
And I went, like, viral. Like,
That's baller.
16 point something views.
But that's the
But then
thing,
it got
like-
canceled. Like, it got taken off, so
It
I don't
always
know.
does. Those things always happen.
I'm like, man.
Anytime something goes well, like I made fun of it. I don't know if you guys ever saw the viral TikTok of the girl who was like dancing with her baby.
Yes.
It has RSV, and she did all these dancing pregnant TikTok videos. And then she had the baby, and then the baby got RSV, which is serious. It could kill your baby. And she's like doing like a dance with like
She's
her baby.
doing,
I want to
like-
be with you. Yeah, I want to be with you. And then she did like
She was in the hospital.
Yeah, she was in
And-
the hospital, and her baby's in the NICU. Like,
Yeah. She was in the hospital room. She was at the end of the bed.
and the bin like doing the and I love you and like the whole song, and then she put out an apology video. So what I did is I duetted her apology video of me going I love you, and I was dancing to it like, oh, there's never a wrong time to dance, right? This is the right time to dance. And I was so mean. So I'm saying the whole page is and I got like 28,000 views like,
Oh, God.
of me bullying somebody. I'm like, that's the thing about that platform. That's why I can't get into it.
Yeah.
It's because it feels like a bullying platform.
Yeah.
And the trans guy that was on there, did you ever see that guy?
I don't know.
There was a trans guy on there, and he was doing, apparently he owned a construction company or something, and like they had like a wall full of cameras, and like the house was like in shambles, like so it was a lot of people duetted it and stuff, and it was like him doing like big songs, like he did a Shania Twain one, and he was dancing in the kitchen, but the kitchen is like you're in a trap house,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
worse, like it's falling down.
It's bad.
And then you pan over, you could see the cameras on the wall. So everybody kept saying that he was like a serial killer.
Oh, God.
It was just a guy
Yeah,
in
yeah,
one
yeah.
of the houses that he was fixing up. And like people started stealing his dogs and saying that he was
God.
abusing his animals and like
Oh, my goodness.
harassing his kids.
That's
and-
the problem. Like I said, TikTok to me, like Facebook
Yeah.
has like better guidelines, even though I hate them. They're the worst guidelines ever.
just
'cause
like
I'm
the
just
Gabby
like-
Petito stuff where everybody was like obsessed with Gabby Petito's going missing. Like right after that happened is when the trans guy thing happened. So they're all trying to like solve the mystery of who this guy is. And in the instance of doing that, they were destroying his life, like
yeah,
coming up with
absolutely.
all these elaborate things they were doing,
Yep.
but aren't true because they
Theory
don't know
crafting.
these people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the internet, baby. You know,
Yeah.
you open your life up a little bit, and then it gets swung open like a door. In a
You have to
cinema.
know that you're gonna get that backlash when you do those kinds of things. Like
Yeah, but I mean, the dance videos in like a torn down home, you don't feel like you're gonna get backlash.
Heck, my
And they-
modeling, I had somebody steal my photos.
I
And
mean,
make
I
a-
wouldn't.
That's weird.
And
See,
they
that's
made
why
like
I'm-
a nasty site, like an OnlyFans site
Oh.
with my photos. And I
They
had
did?
people, yes, I had people like messing me going, I hope you know that this account,
Was
like,
it on Instagram?
yes.
Okay, so that
Did you
was-
see it?
What it is that's a scam. It's a phishing.
Yeah,
scam.
they would like
It's a
log
phishing
into
scam.
like if you
because
get
I've
the
had more than
login.
one person I know that's got hit with those.
Yeah, they would log in. It would take them to this site, and like you'd have to pay to see the photos, and it was
it's
a
not really
scam.
real.
But it's not really like my photos.
They just
Right.
use what you have.
But they
yeah.
used the
Just to
photos
get
that I
your-
already had.
and because
posted.
you
And I was like, that
because
is
they're modeling
disgusting.
photos and you're wearing kind of like a lingerie type
Yeah.
of thing. It's like a tattoo magazine.
Oh, I freaked out. I like was like,
Quit it.
I was
Quit
like,
it. Stop.
report. This is not me. Like I was freaking out. I was
Well,
like,
you can't. I know one thing with OnlyFans is you can't actually make a. They couldn't make a thing.
no,
for you.
this was like an
No.
off
You
OnlyFans thing. Like it
I'm pretty
wasn't
sure
a
you
real
use your
thing.
ID and shit.
You have
Yeah,
to use your
yeah.
ID, and you have to like have your account unlocked where they can go on your Facebook and like register that is actually you. Like
See, I've
why I never
used
did
any
it,
of it, so
because-
I was like, I don't know how like they got like how they could even make this account, but
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Kim told me that you were kind of shy and then you were kind of weird about doing the photos in the first
Yeah,
place. And
I
you were
was-
trying to come out of your box a little bit.
yeah, that's why like
And then
Kim's
for
the one
them
that
to use
took
it
it.
for that,
Like
it's a
yeah,
little bit-
Kim took the photos because like I don't want to like I want you to take.
but they were
them,
so
like,
good,
Thanks.
and you looked so good.
Thank you.
You got to get professional and stuff.
Yeah, we talked about it, like doing something on the side.
She
but-
did a good job, but she did a good job for what you guys are doing.
Like if you're not comfortable with somebody else doing it, I have a camera.
There you go.
Like,
You did a good job.
and
We
could all
talked
three-
about like wanting to do something. Like I talked
she
about
has the
going,
Canon EOS.
like after
5.
doing that modeling thing, it kind of made me a little bit more confident.
Good.
Like,
I like
you know,
that.
coming in second in that big thing, like that was pretty
Just
cool.
vet.
Yeah.
Like you can just because there's a lot of like when you do pictures, there's a lot of people you just have to vet and just make sure they're a good.
It was
person.
money based, really. Like that competition was like who
It was, 'cause
who
it was,
spends
like-
the most money. Like that's basically what it
Right.
was.
You can do the one vote, free vote every day,
Yeah.
which I did every single day.
I
like,
appreciate that.
religiously.
I appreciate that.
And then, like, it got to the end where they were going to double it, and then it was like you have to pay at least, what was it, like $10?
$10 to get the double votes. Like
Yeah.
it was like,
They were just doing it all for money.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
that's
all
usually how
money
this stuff
based.
works.
And the people that had the friends that have all the money are the ones that are going to get it.
Well, I
So
saw one of them
your
was just
votes
like a
were
lady
legit.
with weed in the
Yeah, like-
picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Tattooed
girl that
weed.
had like just weed in the picture. I was like, how are you like third place underneath?
I know, and why did I vote so many times for it? I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah.
vote for it. I didn't vote for that. I would never vote for somebody with weed. Okay,
But I
It's
mean,
bad.
it was
Weed's
fun.
bad.
It was fun.
it's fun.
I'm
It
glad
was
I
a
did
cool
it.
experience.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing a lot about it, and I was like, a lot of people sharing it, and then you see who like contributed.
How did you find out about it?
Yeah.
They actually emailed me and was like, hey, this competition's coming up. Like, we'd like to see you in it. And I was like,
Really?
it's like, I would actually, like, and I talked to Devin about it because I was like, look, I want to do this thing. And he was like, yeah.
No,
And I'm
cool.
not used to having a partner that's so supportive of,
Yeah.
like, what
Right.
I want to do. I'm so used to, like, no, you can't do that. Like,
No,
people are
nobody
going to
else is
see you
allowed to
like
do
Well,
that.
people are going to see you and
People are going to see you like that, and I'm not a fan of that. No, he was like, no, do it. Like, that's awesome. And he, and he was like, dude, that's my ink on a covered magazine.
Yeah.
Right.
Do
Like,
it.
So it's like both of you, like, getting
yeah,
out there.
like, that's
So it
like
would've
both
been-
of us, like,
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I'm
He was
supposed to be
very
doing-
supportive.
I'm supposed to be helping with, what is it? It's not boudoir, it's burlesque shows.
Oh, you did say that. That's
Ooh,
kinda
yeah,
cool.
that would be fun.
I'm gonna be a stage kitten where you go out and like help with the stage.
Oh, that's awesome.
That'd be
Because
fun.
I can't dance, obviously.
Me either.
Just pop it. That's all you got to do.
I'll dress up in the burlesque if they want me to. They want me to do.
Yeah.
I still want to do boudoir photos.
I'll do it for you.
I wanna
Do
boudoir
it.
Can I?
Photos.
Oh my god, they would be so good. Because I'm so good.
You're good at the boudoir.
Yeah. The boudoir.
The boudoir. I gotta get it waxed first.
No, you don't.
Yeah. Just
It'll
my
it'll
nipples.
add to it.
Just my nipples.
I can shave them.
Just kidding.
I got wax at home.
You gotta do what you gotta do out there in these streets. Anything to get my OnlyFans popping again.
Oh my god.
Let me do boudoir pictures of all you guys.
We should. I've been saying that.
Like we did the witchy ones, and I think I did pretty good with those. And
Yeah.
I just used my phone for those.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my
Trifling.
goodness.
I'm sorry, my camera. I couldn't find the battery. But
I have one right there. So.
well, now we have an extra.
Yeah.
that's
I found it though.
You're good. You found the
We're
battery?
good.
Yeah. Did you ever find that other thing that you're looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we talking about that now?
You lost her butt plug and you couldn't find it. It's like, what if it's up there? I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. No, she didn't.
I did.
You did say
I
that.
did say that.
Couldn't find her butt plug.
Like I
I can't
had to.
find my butt plug.
I had to
anymore.
think forever, never use it, and then I got really drunk, and I was like, I'm gonna use it.
I'm going to try this out now.
And then, like, I was still drunk, so I was like, where did it... The next morning, I was like, where did that go?
Yeah.
Like, what if it's still in there?
She found just the
I'm
jewel
like-
part, but not the
I'm
rest.
like, there's, like, a rogue butt plug somewhere in my
There's a
house.
rogue
Like,
butt
one of my
plug.
kids are gonna find this. Like,
You're gonna walk
I'm
up.
looking in the couch. Like, I didn't even go in the living room. Like, I'm like, there, it's nowhere.
gosh.
Like,
Mom, I found a ring pop. Oh no! Get out! Don't let it go. Drop it.
I found
Oh,
it,
ring
though.
pop. You did.
It was in my underwear drawer. I don't know how the fuck it got there.
Yeah, your kids are like, Mom, they make chocolate ring pops.
Oh,
That's the face I was trying to get. I got it set up.
you got that one.
It's a chocolate ring pop.
Never again.
Never again.
No.
The ones that have the little circles in the end do look like ring pops. So.
But they're okay. So I've never used one, so obviously I have like the smallest one.
Yeah.
And it's got like the biggest fucking thing at the end of it.
Yeah.
There's no way it would have been stuck in there.
Yeah, those things are a nightmare in general. I'm like, what the hell, man? So much going on, and every time I get it stuck up there, and I got to pull it out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
How many times you had to go to the hospital for it though?
I know, right? I got to the point where I just started tying a string on the end, so that I could just
It's like
pull,
a
there's
tampon?
like a
A butt
pulley system
tampon.
to get it back out. No, she's like, I'm just kidding.
Kind of like the girl that got the jar stuck in her urethra.
I got
Your bladder.
TSS from a butt plug, toxic shock syndrome. Oh,
You
God.
do you, boo-boo.
I'm just throwing me out here on these
I'm really
streets.
glad this is like a public
boo-boo.
thing.
Yeah.
Like, I was just telling the story to my coworkers.
You are. Now they're all going to see it on the podcast.
No, they're all going to know.
They're all going to figure it out. All right, we got an hour. Let's go ahead and wrap this up, okay? I am Jordan Granger. This has been the Kokomo Press Podcast. And today I had a very special co-host. Jordan, Cortni,
Okay,
Belle Richardson.
that's fine.
You guys are just an amalgam. And we had a very special guest, Nicole Birkes. And you can catch her at Fade Salon anytime you make an appointment, get your makeup done. She does a good job. Look at this. Check out her modeling.
Fabulous.
Check out Devin. I mean, I know I'm throwing him in there. He already got his plug, but you can check out Devin. He's in there. And go to Hippie Fest. It's coming up.
Yes.
It's going to be really fun. I'm going to go out there. I've decided.
Gotta come check
coming.
out our booth.
I'm
Are we
gonna
going to do
come
a video there?
Yeah, we can do video.
Yes.
We'll go live there, put it in front of our people, and we'll do the whole thing.
We'll do it.
Yeah.
But check Nicole out. Check out Fade Salon. Check out Hippie Fest. And we love you guys. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
See you in the next one. Hey, thanks for checking out the Kokomo Press Podcast. I'm Jordan Granger. Jordan and I are very happy that you guys tuned in. All of our links are available. We've got YouTube, that's right here. We've got our Twitters. I'm going to put those right over here. And then we've even got like Patreon. We've got Facebook. We've got Instagram. We've got all the places. So please check us out. And merch. We have merch. Check out our merch. Oh my God. We have merch. So if you love the Kokomo Press, you enjoy the Kokomo Press Podcast, or you just want to, help out and do something with us, check out the Kokomo Press on merch on ProWrestlingTees.com. Check us out on YouTube. Check us out on all the places that we have available. Thank you for listening to the show. We love you.